repeats, but take the DC. Work that out in your brain. Hey, it's a C song. No repeats, but take the DC. Everybody good? Yeah. No repeats at all. This is DC. I hope I end with you. Everybody good? Yeah. Here we go. We do that? Nina, you want to try this? I trust you. Here we go. No repeats. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the December 2016 Texas Tech University Commencement Exercises. Please join me in thanking the Texas Tech Commencement Band and Dr. Sarah McCoyne, Director of Bands, for their participation in this morning's ceremonies. The Texas Tech Commencement Band is provided for today's exercises through the auspices of the Office of the President of Texas Tech University. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the Mace of Texas Tech, the symbol of the university. The mace bearer is Dr. Shu Wang, Assistant Professor of Nutritional Sciences, College of Human Sciences. Following the mace is the faculty banner. The banner bearer is Dr. Julie Zook, Assistant Professor of Architecture, College of Architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty of Texas Tech University, led by University Marshals Ian Barba and Shelley Barba. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the stage party, led by University Marshals Laura Heinz, Chair of the Convocations Committee, and Matthew Schleif, Chair-elect of the Convocations Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated and welcome the December 2016 graduating class of Texas Tech University, led by University Marshals Jordan Bell, Dr. Katie Langford, Thad Brock, and Dr. Shane Bloom. Entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the library's banner, the banner bearer is Dr. Jack Becker. Entering the United Supermarkets Arena, degree candidates from the Honors College, the banner bearer is Catherine Helen Lundberg. Degree candidates from the College of Visual and Performing Arts, the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts. The banner bearer is Ashley Lynn Allen. Entering the United Supermarkets Arena, degree candidates from the Everett E. Whitaker College of Engineering. The banner bearer is Thomas Taylor O'Hare. Entering the United Supermarkets Arena, degree candidates from the College of Human Sciences. The banner bearer is Susana P. Carrillo. Entering the United Supermarkets Arena, degree candidates from the College of Architecture. The banner bearer is Nicole Glitch-Lyde. Entering the United Supermarkets Arena, degree candidates from the College of Education. The banner bearer is Roberta Jo Morales.
Please rise and join us in the singing of our national anthem, played by the Commencement Orchestra, conducted by Dr. Sarah McGoyne, and sung by Mrs. Michaela Harden, who is graduating this weekend with a Bachelor of Music degree.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming on the rocket's rigor, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I am Lawrence Skuvanek, President of Texas Tech University. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you to this, the December 2016 commencement of the Colleges of Architecture, Education, Engineering, Human Sciences, and Visual and Performing Arts. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. Tim Lancaster, member of the Board of Regents. Mr. John T. Monford, President and Chief Executive Officer, JTM Consulting. Mr. Robert Duncan, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System. Dr. Michael Gallion, Interim Provost and Senior Vice President. Dr. Gene Wild, Faculty Senate President. Ms. Elizabeth Polk, Staff Senate President. Mr. Benjamin Sharp, President of the Student Government Association. Dr. Jay Conover, Horn Professor Representative. Dr. Susan Tomlinson, Teaching Academy Representative. Dr. David Dorfit, Associate Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Al Sacco, Dean of the Edward E. Whitaker Jr. College of Engineering. Mr. Andrew Martin, Associate Dean of the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts. Dr. Mitzi Lauderdale, Associate Dean of Student Affairs, College of Human Sciences. Mr. Jim Williamson, Dean of the College of Architecture. Dr. Scott Ridley, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Michael San Francisco, Dean of the Honors College. Mr. John Huffaker, Vice Chancellor and General Counsel for the Texas Tech University System. Mrs. Debbie Montford, Member of the Board of Regents. Mr. Christopher Huckabee, Member of the Board of Regents. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Tim Lancaster, Member of the Board of Regents, who will give the welcome on behalf of our board.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Texas Tech University and the United Supermarkets Arena. Today, I bring you greetings from the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents. I welcome each of you to our beautiful and yet not quite so windy campus today. And we congratulate the parents, other family members, and friends who join us today. I have been here as a Texas Tech graduate, and I've been here as a parent of 2 Texas Tech graduates. It's a lot more grateful to be here today when you're here as a parent than it is as a student for me. So graduates, please find time today to give a little appreciation for the friends and the families that helped you sit where you are today. because this is a time of celebration, certainly for you as students and families, but also for every group that is represented on this stage, including the faculty who have invested themselves in each and every one of our graduates. So on behalf of the entire Board of Regents, I congratulate you today as you receive your diplomas. The fact that you're even here today is a sign of your commitment and your dedication. You earned this degree through hard work and determination. But it's a bittersweet moment for you. While you may be eager to enter that next phase of your life, I'm sure that many of you are already thinking of the wonderful memories that you created here as a student at Texas Tech. Some of those memories you will even want to share with your family. But not all those memories. Some of those memories, those are best kept here in Lubbock and among your closest friends. But you have made memories here through friends, favorite restaurants, weekly activities you enjoyed. Maybe you participated in social or spiritual spirit organizations. Maybe you played sports or marched in the band. And there are those classes that made your college experience come alive. But then there were those classes that you thought would never end. But that is life. And as time goes on, you're going to miss it all. The longer you are away from Texas Tech, the more you will realize it's those little things which makes being a Red Raider special. You come to realize how special the traditions are that hold all Red Raiders together and make us, in many respects, a family. Someday you're going to be in a faraway place and you're going to notice a guy wearing a double T on his hat and immediately strike up an engaging conversation through a mutual bond with a complete stranger. Or you're driving and you notice the double T on the bumper and you wonder if it's someone that you know. Or you hear about something exciting that's happening at Tech, whether it's in sports or in academic achievement, and you immediately have fond memories of the times that you spent here at Texas Tech. You carry that Texas Tech pride deep inside you, even when not wearing the red and black on the outside. And today you become a part of another tradition at Texas Tech, a tradition of graduates who have left Texas Tech to become leaders in their families and in their communities. Maybe you're going to go on to become rich and famous. Maybe you'll lead corporations, states, or even our nation. Regardless of the path you take, always remember where you received your education. The chancellor will always tell you it's good to give back to your alma mater, financially or otherwise. So today, I wish you much success on this next phase of your journey. Please keep in touch. You're always welcome here. And as always, go Texas Tech.
Thank you, Regent Lancaster. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Robert Duncan, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System.
Well, congratulations today. Y'all look all bright-eyed. It's early in the morning. You know, I always see the afternoon classes are always maybe a little bit more energetic, but I think by the end of the day, this class certainly will be energetic. Congratulations to you and your family. Today, I would like to take a moment to recognize our commencement speaker, John Monfort, the first chancellor of the Texas Tech University system. Many of you may not realize, but the Texas Tech University system has existed only 20 years. It was started in 1996, while Texas Tech University was founded in 1925. But the system now involves several component institutions which we're proud, and you should be proud, to be a part of. We have the Texas Tech Health Science Center here in Lubbock with campuses in Amarillo, Abilene, Midland, Odessa, and Dallas. We have now the Texas Tech Health Science Center in El Paso, a standalone four-year medical school with a nursing component as well. We have Angelo State University, a comprehensive regional university with a $130 million endowment as a part of our system. And then, of course, Texas Tech University, your university here, which is a national research university and highest research category research institution in the Carnegie in the Carnegie classification system. All of that started because we're a system. Since we've been a system from 1996, we have raised over $2 billion in philanthropy to support scholarships, faculty chairs, and buildings. Many of the buildings that you see and went to and enjoyed your education on this campus were named after alumni or others who have given generously to the university. So I want to congratulate John Montford, and it's a unique thing today because on the stage as well is his wife, Debbie, who is vice chairman of the Board of Regents. The couple have given a lot to our university, and I want to congratulate them for beginning the vision of the Texas Tech University system. I also want to pay tribute today to one of our fallen heroes, Major Troy Gilbert, who graduated from Texas Tech in 1993. You've probably seen this on the national news, and you'll continue to see it. On November 27, 2006, Major Gilbert and his wingmen were flying their F-16s over Iraq when they received a call that a helicopter had been shot down nearby. Enemy insurgents were moving in on the helicopter crew, and they were attacking soldiers on the ground with great force. U.S. service members were in trouble. Gilbert and his wingmen, although low on fuel, were acted strategically and fast. To avoid civilian casualty, Major Gilbert chose to fly low level using his guns rather than bombs. On the first pass, he destroyed a truck and dispersed the insurgents. He then circled back for another pass at even a lower altitude. He continued firing on the enemy as his F-16 impacted the ground. Unfortunately for this Red Raider, he died instantly. Al-Qaeda insurgents took his body, and for 10 years, his family was left at home, waiting for the return of a husband, father, son, and brother. In October, Major Gilbert finally came home. A few days from now, Monday, he will be buried with full military honors at Harlingen National Cemetery. Troy has been described by fellow service members as an illustration of greatness and a true demonstration of integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all he did. There are wives and husbands who are able to be with their family because of the courageous actions of a Red Raider, Major Troy Gilbert. His amazing display of bravery and tenacity in the face of grave danger saved many others, even if it meant he himself lost his life. I am unbelievably proud to say this fine man was a Red Raider alumnus. I hope that you all see your Texas Tech degree as a badge of honor that it is. Today, you officially become a piece of our history of excellence and honor. My wish for you is that you, like Major Gilbert and all Red Raiders who came before you, chase your dreams and achieve them. I urge you all to act with integrity, humility, and selflessness in all you do. Your time here has prepared you for excellence and to make a difference. Now is the time to go out there and make it happen. From here, it's possible. You need only to strive for honor. God bless you, your families, and Texas Tech University. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Duncan. It is my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker. John T. Montford, as the Chancellor noted, is a former member of the Texas Senate and was the first Chancellor of the Texas Tech University system upon its establishment 20 years ago. Under his leadership, the system embarked on a capital campaign that ultimately generated $500 million for the system and its component institutions. Mr. Montford and his wife, Regent Debbie Montford, have made an indelible mark on Texas Tech University. As Mr. Montford began his tenure as chancellor, the Montfords established and made significant personal contributions to a scholarship program in political science and the campus beautification program. At the conclusion of his tenure, the chancellor created an additional scholarship opportunities. And when Mrs. Montford was appointed to the Board of Regents, The Montforts continued their support with a significant contribution to the newly formed Regent Scholarship Fund, which benefits students at all component institutions. Through these examples of their substantive generosity to Texas Tech University system, they are a role model of how personal success, support, and commitment can change a university. Prior to serving as chancellor, Mr. Montfort was a member of the Texas Senate for 13 years, where he chaired the Texas State Affairs Committee and the Senate Finance Committee and was president pro temp. Mr. Montfort is also a past senior vice president for SBC Communications, and following SBC's merger with AT&T, was named president of AT&T Services for the Western region of the United States. An active member of the San Antonio community, Mr. Montfort has served on the boards of numerous charitable and nonprofit organizations. Recently, he co-authored a book entitled Board Games, Straight Talk for New Directors and Good Governance, a bestseller in the corporate governance category by Amazon. Mr. Montfort is a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps and a former district attorney of Lubbock County. We are proud to welcome him back to Texas Tech for this weekend's commencement ceremonies.
Good morning. I hope the weather sustains us through the day, but it's great to be in Lubbock on a wonderful Saturday morning. Members of the Board of Regents, Regent Montfort, Chancellor Duncan, President Chauvenet, distinguished faculty members, family members, and most importantly, the class of 2016. When thinking about a major commencement address like this, one can't help but recall their own graduation experiences. In fact, several of us were about to go on active duty in the military, and frankly, the most that I can remember about my graduation was listening to some gray-haired guy speaking and thinking, oh, hurry up with your speech, we want to get our diplomas and get out of here. So, you put me in a difficult position, but it's role reversal. You know, I have sat through a number of commencement addresses, and I have certainly given my fair share of addresses, but about the only thing one remembers with clarity about commencement speeches on this fateful day sometimes are the stories. And there's one story in particular that stands out in my mind that I'd like to share with you. This is by a rather infamous commencement speaker who was commenting on the various scholarly levels of achievement at graduation time. And these were, of course, as you know, cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude. The speaker at the commencement I observed and listened to went into some degree explaining each of these distinguished levels of achievement, but finally, in conclusion, admitted at his own ceremony when he graduated, thank the Lordy. Now, we probably have a few thank the Lordies here today, but it's nice to be graduating. I also want to tell you, I'm always amazed at the agility of college students, particularly those in Texas. And recently I was at a symposium. I'd been invited to a symposium to talk about my recent book, and it was an all-day affair, and several authors were speaking as we would occupy time slots in the schedule. So I arrived about 30 minutes before I was scheduled to give a speech about my book at this particular symposium. And I came into the back of the auditorium and I sat next to a charming young gal who was a college student. And I just sort of leaned over trying to be personal and make small talk. I said, "How is the symposium going?" And she looked at me and said, "Well, it's going pretty good." She said, "I don't know this next guy that's coming to speak to us, but I understand he's pretty boring." I said, well, and she looked at me and she said, who are you? And I said, well, I'm the next speaker. And she said, without missing a beat, well, I am out of here. So I will try not to live up to that reputation. I want to share one important thing with you, one important principle today, and then I'll have something to add in conclusion. And that principle is, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished graduates, have a passion for whatever you decide to do. You may change careers many times, but when you finally decide what you want to do, then give it all you have, 100%. The successful people that I have known have an intense passion for what they do. Being successful in life is not just making a lot of money. Success is rising to the top of your chosen profession ethically and honestly, and gaining the respect of others and your peers. There are many Texas Tech graduates that have set the highest possible levels for having and demonstrating a passion for what they do. Allow me to highlight three of them. George O'Brien attended Texas Tech and graduated in 1950 with a Bachelor of Science in Geology. He was commissioned a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps and was immediately sent to Korea during the early 1950s. As an officer of Marines on October 27, 1952, Lieutenant O'Brien led a counterattack at a location called the Hook near the 38th parallel, which divides North and South Korea. The enemy had overrun this position earlier, and it had to be retaken. Despite being wounded, George O'Brien led his troops in a fearless assault involving hand-to-hand combat, and he and his men retook the hill as a vital tactical position. For 4 hours, George O'Brien fought, made sure all his men who were wounded were evacuated, and secured the position, all the time refusing medical attention for his own wounds. He survived, though his company suffered many casualties. Exactly 1 year later, on October 27, 1953, President Dwight D. Eisenhower awarded George the Congressional Medal of Honor, our nation's highest award for valor and heroism. George O'Brien had a passion to complete his mission against almost insurmountable odds. He's a genuine American hero, and you know, like you, many years ago, George O'Brien sat somewhere on this campus in a cap and gown, and just like you, he graduated. Colonel Rick Douglas' husband was a distinguished 1980 Air Force ROTC graduate of Texas Tech who majored in mechanical engineering. As I'm sure you have read, on February 1st, 2003, while in command of the Space Shuttle Columbia, Colonel Husband perished when the spacecraft he commanded, apparently because of defective and damaged heat shield tiles, disintegrated upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. Prior to his heroic death, this Texas Tech graduate had flown some 3,800 hours as an Air Force test pilot in some 40 different types of aircraft. In 1999, he had completed a previous multiple orbit mission in the Space Shuttle STS-99. And on that fateful day in 2003, Colonel Husband and his crew completed some 80 research experiments benefiting science, technology, and medicine before they perished. Incidentally, another member of that crew was the son of Professor Barry McCool here at Texas Tech, Commander Willie McCool. These two men were both awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for space. For those fortunate enough to have known Rick as well as Willie, Rick was an avid Red Raider. Rick loved flying, and he had a hugely successful career. The fine citizens of Amarillo named their airport in honor of Rick Husband. Not too many years ago, just like you, he sat here on campus in his cap and gown and graduated. Rick Husband had a passion for what he did. Just last week in New York City, the Metropolitan Opera honored an iconic mezzo-soprano for her unprecedented 25th anniversary of performing at New York's Metropolitan Opera. This renowned international star has received about every music honor possible. According to the New York Times, and I quote, "She is an eloquent interpreter of a large repertoire of German classical to contemporary American music. This world-class star is Susan Graham from Midland, Texas, a 1983 graduate of Texas Tech, and received her master's degree from Tech in 1985. Susan developed and perfected her singing talents here under the expert tutelage of great professors like Jack Gillis in the College of Visual and Performing Arts. She has a passion for what she does, and she does it well, opera. Her operatic roles span 4 centuries of great composers. She has won awards ranging from Grammys to the French Legion of Honor for her mastery of French composition. Just like you, Susan was on this campus several years back in a cap and gown and received her diploma. George O'Brien, Rick Husband, and Susan Graham all had a passion for what they did and what they do. And I want to leave you, and I want you to think about this question. Will the commencement speaker in 10 or 20 years from today here be speaking about one of you? My last charge to you is to give back. Share your success with your community, your university, your country, and your family. There's a real joy of giving back if you extend the hand of opportunity to those who follow you so that they may have the same opportunities you have to be successful. As one who has been blessed by many careers, 3 groups of people stand out in my personal psyche for admiration. First, those who mentored and helped me attain positions in life one would never have dreamed of achieving. And you should personally thank the members of the faculty here at Texas Tech because they are important and they will continue to be important in terms of what you have learned from them so that you can achieve your ambitions in life. The second group of people that I deeply respect are those entrepreneurs who have built successful businesses with their own ingenuity in our free enterprise system. And third are those community volunteers who frankly help raise our children through their own volunteerism and give so unselfishly of their time. The countless but not faceless people, the volunteers that really make America tick. These are the people that staff the polls, coach our kids' football teams, Little League, soccer, run Brownie and Cub Scout troops, choir, the PTA, the room mothers, the school board members, the food bank volunteers, the Meals on Wheels volunteers, the hospice volunteers, and the list goes on and on and on. Your fellow Americans who are the fabric of what makes our country great. These people are not big wigs or high profile. They're not media stars or political figures, but they're just good people, good neighbors, and good friends. Some of you will become public servants with careers in government or the military. Some of you will hold elective office. Some of you will be doctors, lawyers, educators, business leaders, architects, entrepreneurs, engineers, whatever your degree will enable you to do, and there are many things that will enable you to do. Your legacy here at Tech will become increasingly important to you as you continue down life's path, and many of your friends you met here, network with, will be lifetime acquaintances. They'll be your campaign chairs, they'll be your volunteers, they'll be your business partners and associates, fellow engineers, fellow educators, fellow doctors and lawyers. These are the people that will help you open doors in the future as your businesses and ambitions grow and prosper. So don't forget to give back to Texas Tech, the institution that brought you together with your classmates. There have been so many occasions where even a small scholarship grant, coupled with more generous ones, have made the difference between a student staying or dropping out of school. And again, importantly, don't forget this great faculty. Here at Tech, that faculty has helped you mold, they have helped you mold you into what you are and what you will become. They have equipped you with the knowledge you will need in today's highly competitive world. So give back to your university, your state, your nation, and your family. The joy of helping others will highlight your list of accomplishments. And as you graduate here today, you are entering a fast-moving and dangerous world. Almost daily terrorist attacks, a staggering number of mass shootings, and the unprecedented killing of police officers. A continuing cauldron of trouble in the Middle East, expanding into Europe and beyond. A global nuclear arsenal with dangerous menaces like North Korea contributing to global instability. A political impeachment crisis in South Korea, a failed coup in Turkey, and on and on. But on the other side of that coin, you are entering a time of exciting opportunities for success on a scale never before possible. In view of all this, I want to tell you that I remain an optimist, and I've always been an optimist, and I'll tell you why. Several years ago, while serving as the elected district attorney here in Lubbock, I decided to run for the Texas Senate. Campaigning in rural West Texas is a real challenge. A door-to-door campaign is sometimes several miles between houses. I kept a little book in my pocket about how I felt each person was going to vote that I talked with, and I made a record of the constituents that I called on. I drove up to a rural farmhouse and knocked on the door, introduced myself to a lady who came to the door. I said, "Ma'am, I'm John T. Monfort, and I'm running for the Texas Senate, and I would deeply appreciate your vote." She asked me, "Are you the district attorney from Lubbock?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." She paused and then loudly proclaimed, "I wouldn't vote for you if you were running unopposed. You sent my brother to the penitentiary for stealing cattle. Get off my property and don't ever come back." I thanked her, got back in my pickup, took out my little black book, and ladies and gentlemen, being an optimist, I marked that lady as doubtful. Be passionate about what you do, give back, and congratulations on receiving a degree from one of America's great universities.
Thank you very much, Mr. Monfort.
We'll now proceed with the conferring of the degrees. All candidates, please rise. Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculties of their colleges and departments. President Skuvanek, the candidates are recommended to you for conferring of their respective degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas Tech University System, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Also, at this time, those who have the official Texas Tech Alumni Association class ring may turn their rings outward. Congratulations. Please be seated.
We will now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates. You will note that we have a table located on the west side of the stage. A representative of the Alumni Association will be handing each graduate a commemorative lapel pin as a gift from the association. In addition, each graduate will receive a complimentary one-year membership in the Texas Tech University Alumni Association. This gift is made possible by the Office of the President of Texas Tech University in an effort to keep each of you connected to the university.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Engineering.
Banner bearer for the Edward E. Whitaker Jr. College of Engineering and receiving his Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, Thomas Taylor O'Hare, graduating summa cum laude. The following are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering: Andrea Melissa Moran, cum laude. Lin Tai Tran Con Nguyen, magna cum laude. Victor Hugo Velasquez. Ashley Nicole Villegas. Gerab Adakari. Clinton Iberachuku Anayim. Bebarsha Basniat. James Richard Bethke. John Joseph Bush. Alfredo Castaneda III. John Andrew Chilton, magna cum laude. The following are receiving their Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering: Alexander Malcolm Douglas. Devin Presley Espinosa. Esaias Adam Espinosa. John Britton Fuller. Blake Anthony Gavlik. Alexander Cole Haas. Kenisha L. High. Colin Joseph Hitch. Cody Tyler Karp. Banner bearer for the Honors College and receiving her Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Catherine Helen Lundberg, graduating summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Mitchell Paul Light. Javin Bryce Tolliver Lynch. Leslie M. Lopez. Zhengyu Liu. Matthew Lee Maher. Michelle Lynn McAvee. Nicholas Andrew Marrero. Tucker Oliver Martin. Weston Gregory McCowan. Stephen Anthony Mendoza. Matthew Dalton Men. Marco A. Miraz. Jeremy Richard Meyer. Nelly Nicoleta Mahezon Hikonde. Samer Ramadan Mohammed. William Garrett Moore. Nicholas H. Nelson. Isaiah E. Perez. Daniel Lujan Ramos. Michael Scott Rashuber. Ricardo Rendon Bernat. Jalen Elizabeth Roberts, graduating magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Jacob Shane Thompson. Fernando Torres. Julia Eve Torres, graduating magna cum laude. Brent William Vale. Jeremy Joseph Williamson. Jacob Ryan Wojtek. Jacob Samuel Wyatt. David Andre Blackwell. The following are receiving their Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. Jesus M. Constancio. Mariah Michelle Jenkins. Jason Daniel Mahmed. Alexander Jeremy Narvaez. Mark C. Tower. Pujan Ban. Magna cum laude. Justin Allen Bubel. David Deering. Taylor Edward Ellett. James M. Ewings. Claire P. Gray. Joshua Andrew Hernandez. Endri Niyariska Himawan. Zovan Khan Mohammed. Justin Michael Lowe. Daniel Medina Sada. Mark H. Nissen. Brennan Taylor Settles. Abhishek Shah. The following are receiving their Bachelor of Science in Construction Engineering. Jeffrey Allen Boone, Jr. Miranda Kate Dominguez Morgan, cum laude with honors from the Honors College. James J. Udy. Jason Llewellyn Lewis. Xavier D'Artagnan Madison Eldos. Gilbert Edward McBrien. Keegan Alexander Shack. Taslim Rahman Anupam. The following are receiving their Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Benjamin Sterling Clift. Bobby Mark Clift, summa cum laude. Thomas G. Conklin, summa cum laude. Francis Dennis. Tony Dat Diep. Alex Marie Fay, cum laude. Mason Alexander Gartman, cum laude. Fawaz Ahmed Iqbal, summa cum laude. Matthew Keem. Brandon Lee Martinez, cum laude. Miguel A. Mendez. Stephen Craig Pierce, cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Donovan Allen Porter, cum laude. Ricardo Isaac Rodriguez Molina. Andrew Patrick Rollins, cum laude. Corey Dean Ross. Drake Colton Sanger. Brian T. Sam, cum laude. Daniel Mitchell Salces. Joshua D. Wilk. Nicholas Andrew Wilson, summa cum laude. The following are receiving a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. Muhana Abdullah M. Al-Salahi, cum laude. Abdullah Fathi Al-Usaibi. Haley Elizabeth Brown. Haley Elise Gimfortone. Brenda Yvette Gonzalez Hernandez. Suleiman Ahmed Omed Hassawi. Alejandro Herrera. Bent Kyle Johnson, cum laude. Mitchell Dean Kennedy. Casey McCool Lewis. Daniel Mingestab. Omar Ramadan Mohammed, magna cum laude. Leandro Pedro Pereira Vera. Alec Lever Piroli. Kevin Ryan Riddell. Misael Rojas. Andrew John Schobelach, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Stephen Theodore Singleton. Logan Alexander Scotchless. Parker Gil Swanson, cum laude. Christine Vasquez. Dustin Allen Wilson. Rebecca Yanshan Yang. Blake Forrest Babcock. The following are receiving their Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Sebastian Andre Beaumonde. Florin Balaban. Clint Calhoun Balch. Justin Banman. Michael Don Blanchette. Austin Gregor Board. Casey James Bronson. Liam Christopher Bruzdowski. Carrie Clay Burris. Loudon Lee Campbell V. Spencer Keith Case, magna cum laude. Bernardo Anaya Cervantes. Margaret Elizabeth Clegg, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Carly Elena Cuevas Lingnau. Joseph Blunt Cumbest III. Edwin Alvin Erbacher III. Wesley Leigh Fisher. Austin J. Florence. Craig Ryan Fryer. Kyle Mitchell Hansard, cum laude. Sean Tien Wang, summa cum laude. Jeremy Michael Holt. Carlton Wayne Jackson. Alex Chase Johnson, summa cum laude. Jean Jiang. Om Kumar KC. Dwayne Jared Klassen, summa cum laude. Colin Blake Lafferty. Justin Ryan Lingnau. Timoteo Luera III. Matthew Francis Molly. Stephen P. Magnum, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Jose Rene Martinez. Samuel Andrew Mata. Megan Nicole Matthews. Jonathan Taylor McCalla. Brandon Lee Miller. Kelsey K. Miller. Benjamin C. Moore. Tony J. Navarez. Sylvain Wesley Nawese Soking, cum laude. Eugene Nduwamungu, cum laude. Zachary Lee Neely. Gabrielle Louise Olemeyer. Emmanuel Williams A. Ondo Metogo. Christian Jonathan Palacios. Blake Vincent Peterson. Hannah Marie Plott. Gustavo Jose Ramirez Parada. Benjamin Robert Rolston. Justin Taylor Rickman. Valente Joel Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Stephanie Geraldine Ruiz. Ashley Ann San Miguel. Luke Stevens Self. Andrew Neil Shannon. Joshua Allen Silver. Alexander Robert Simmons. Robert Sterling Simpson, summa cum laude. Muhammad Afrinal Solikin. Andrew Paul Sullivan, cum laude. Michael Andrew Sweeney. Deborah Sharme Thungum. Johannes Tarmo Marti Vanen, magna cum laude. Christopher Cesar Valenzuela. Brandon David Wallace. Ranita Kathleen Wazzle. Preston Leslie Weaver. Landon Luke Wetzel. Colton Thomas Wilkins. Tommy Zaini. Georgia Marie Zorate. The following are receiving their Bachelor of Science in Petroleum Engineering: Aziz Abdumalik, Kevin Arthur Carpenter, summa cum laude, and Kelton William Powell, magna cum laude.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts.
The banner bearer for the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts, graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree with a major in music, is Ashley Lynn Allen, summa cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in dance: Hannah Mariah Miller, cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in music: Marissa Elise Bingham, Kyle D. Davis, Cody E. Curtin. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in theater arts: Taylor Lynn Hart, magna cum laude. Chelsea Diane Holt. Catherine Larlene Moore. Lauren Allen Tuttleby. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree with a major in art: Melissa Ann Berger. Joshua Chase Cobb. Stephen Eric Estrada. Valerie Jean Haley, cum laude. Brooke Hendricks. Rebecca Elizabeth Holmes. Emily Guy Livingston. Martin Anthony Ortiz. Elizabeth Avery Smith. Antoinette Marie Triola. Tucker Briley Waldrop, cum laude. Benjamin Thatcher Wortham. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of General Studies degree: David Irving Siegel. Michelle Ariel Vega, cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree with a major in music: Benjamin Reed Cordell. magna cum laude. Jeremy Luke Kutcher. Meredith Ann Crouch. Megan Lacey Dillon, magna cum laude. Joshua A. Dolney, cum laude. Grant Alexander Easton. Amy Michelle Foster, magna cum laude. Jesus R. Garcia. Zachary A. Gonzalez. Nicholas Joseph Grigger. Michaela Celeste Harden, magna cum laude. Rebecca Suzanne Kaczynski, summa cum laude. Victoria Lin, summa cum laude with honors. Roxanne Gabrielle Martinez. Gabriela Antoinette Martinez. Jonathan Andrew Ortiz, summa cum laude. Keith William Peters. Austin Benjamin Scott, cum laude. Tyler B. Simon, cum laude.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Human Sciences.
The banner bearer from the College of Human Science is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in early childhood, Susanna Carrillo, summa cum laude. Daniela Macias, cum laude, Bachelor of Interior Design. Bachelor of Science Apparel Design, cum laude, Alicia Denise McDonald. Community, Family, and Addiction Sciences, Ashley Nicole Alva. Louis J. Anaya, summa cum laude. Andrew William Bartlick, magna cum laude. Sarah Abigail Barton. Kara Nicole Bradford. Lily Mae Luana Butler. Charles Douglas Everett. Patricia Ann Garza. Hannah Grace Miharg, summa cum laude. Alicia Nicole Rosa, summa cum laude. Graduating with a degree in early childhood, Laura Balderas. Chloe Elizabeth Barden, cum laude. Courtney Megan Campbell. Cassidy Danae Carter, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Carter. Blaine Miche Croxton Fitzgerald. Lacey Andrea Farmer. Tana Rhiannon Harville. Lauren Lillian McCabe. Allison Paige McLaughlin. Kayla Ann Newman, cum laude. Mary Kay Scoville, summa cum laude. Zipporah Joe Whitby. Aubrey Jo Robinson, magna cum laude, Family and Consumer Sciences. Human Development and Family Studies, Lindsay K. Albright. Madeline Ray Carroll. Mallory Caitlin Cassidy. Alyssa Brianna Clausen, magna cum laude. Michelle A. Cochran. Alexandria Ann Cruz. Callie Jo Cunningham. Emily Carolyn Curtis. Claire Elizabeth Eagleson, magna cum laude. Reagan Diane Franklin. Kimberly Ann Gambrell, cum laude. Aubrey Nicole Garza. Tess George, magna cum laude. Madeline Giselle Gonzalez. Gabrielle Veronica Aber. Tabitha Lee Rendon Hernandez. Peyton Lane Hurst, magna cum laude. Jaylee Gale Enlow, cum laude. Omaloda Adanike Isola. Sarah Nicole Kane. Amber Christina Luna. Catherine J. Lunos, cum laude. Albie Matthew. Victoria Catherine Melton. Caitlin Nicole Mills, cum laude. Sharin Sahira Moore. Nancy Garcia Morales. Celia Flora Muniz. Taryn Amanda Christine Muzo. Lauren Kelsey Nava. Bailey Catherine Peterson. Carly Claire Scott. Christina Gina Solitro. Jamie Nicole Trevathan. Tyler Azalea Turner. Kaylee Noel Uribe, magna cum laude. Kimberly Venegas. Heather Marie Villarreal, magna cum laude. Candace Nicole Walter. Ashley Danae Ward. Caitlin Rebecca Willingham, summa cum laude. Claire Brachet Yoakum. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in human sciences, Nada Sofia Alcoreza. Mir Hussein Ali. Fatatala Apise Atoya. Jeanette Erica Braina. Stephanie Ann Bettiall, cum laude. Leah Nicole Easterwood. Ryan Thomas Eubank. Katrina Melinda Flores. Carly Megan Ford. Marlena Martinez Garcia. Chelsea Brittany Garcia. Lindsay Michelle Johnson. Carmen Taylor Landis. Travis Paul McCollum. Carissa Celeste Medina. Haley Arden Miller. Marta Christine Mosier, graduating magna cum laude. Igor Nasavic. Marco Polo Oliveira. McKaylee Elizabeth Peace. Michael D. Percy, cum laude. James Taylor Ray. Veronica Reyes. Samantha Nicole Rogers, cum laude. Roger Torres. Jacqueline Marie Westmoreland. Kayla Ashley White. Caitlin Yvonne Williams. Graduating with a degree in nutrition, Natalie Michelle Anderson, magna cum laude. Chandler Kaylee Bateman. Chelsea Renee Bussell. Crystal Dolores Cantu. Marlena Yvette Saraceris, cum laude. Matthew Glenn Franz. Haley Lynn Harris. Molly Elizabeth Knight. Kelly Catherine Kothman, magna cum laude. Taylor Renee Nesbitt. Andrew Lynn Oxford, cum laude. Jessica Page Prickett. Brance Keith Scott. Nathaniel Darwin Toffner. Selena Nat Fong Trong. Erica Christine Wild. Graduating with a degree in nutritional sciences and dietetics, Nadia Leilani Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Catherine Elaine Macha, magna cum laude. Christian Martinez. Lacey Ray Mithlow. Katie Elizabeth Russo, magna cum laude. Jessica Elaine Stewart. Amanda Catherine Vance. Madeline Grace Weberg. Jennifer Page Zuloff, cum laude. Graduating with a degree in personal financial planning, Kaylin Nicole Adams. Julian Drake Elizondo. Marvin Blake Heflin. Hayden Guy Hill. Jason James Hoffman, cum laude. Dre Anthony Kalkstein. Brandon Kenneth Cassee. Michael Dominic LaRubio. Stephen Brian Odell, magna cum laude. Abigail Christine Phillips. Joanna Ramirez. Kristen Alexis Ray. Khalees Pranay Sanders. Brian Nicholas Sauceda. Danielle Rose Snyder, cum laude. Antonio Sosa. Linda Jean Tull. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in restaurant, hotel, and institutional management, Gregory Philip Almagar. Zachary Dale Ansel, cum laude. Sarah Jane Bible. Nicole Renee Buchanan. Ashley Danae Carter. Aaron Orlando Castillo. Ashley Dawn Coates. Stefani Chandler Cox. Jacob James Hambrick, cum laude. Samantha Lee Hutchison. Christopher Andrew Jimenez. Elizabeth Marie Johnson. Vanessa Kenzel. Katrina Dawn Reveille McClellan. Sarah Paula McLean. Chandler James McKeska. Gregory Stephen Michael Mitchell. Elliot Ross Ocon. Jacqueline Page O'Connell, cum laude. Serena Rose Pintor. Austin Randa. Alan Otis Reed. Danielle Lauren Reedy. Cooper Philip Rotella. Maribel Salinas. Christopher David Sharp. Trevor Ryan Smith. Carolyn Michelle Steger, cum laude. Travis Scott Toman, magna cum laude. Clayton John Tompkins. Christina Lynn Varela. Kerline Yulissa Verdi. Madeline Rose Walker. Casey Leanne Witherspoon. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in retail management, Stevie Taylor Caldwell. Courtney Gale Camp. Carly Grace Chambers, cum laude. Jessica Delaney Farrell, magna cum laude. Camille Porter Galt, cum laude. Marley Shea Goodwin. Ethan Bryant Sexton. Megan Carol Hogan. Colleen Megan Mock. Gracie McCall Seeley. Francesca Teresa Valforte. Caitlin Elizabeth White.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Architecture.
Banner bearer, Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Nicole Glitch Lyde, summa cum laude. Michael Scott Garnett. Asa Calvin Allen. Alejandro D. Arroyo. Francisco Banda Jr. Javier Cordosa. Megan B. Christian cum laude. William Giovanni Cormier. Graduating with a dual degree in Bachelor of Science in Architecture and Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Michael A. Crow, magna cum laude. Ashley Taylor Daniel. Juan Ricardo Antonio de Leon. Equeri Dixon. Ryan Philip Andre Dumas. Ian Michael DuPont. Joshua Dylan Hoffel, cum laude. Taylor Alexis Hantula, magna cum laude. Faith Ann Hardcastle, cum laude. Stephanie Lynn Helmberger. Noe Rinaldo Hernandez Rodriguez. Jorge Adan Eduarte Areola. Tao H. Lay, cum laude. Leonardo Martinez, cum laude. Austin Matthews. Nicole Michelle Nations, cum laude. John Wesley Oberly. William Logan Patton. Rebecca Aaliyah Reyes. Emma Ann Riggs. Matthew Jiva Roy. John Paul Shank Jr. Lawson Lee Spencer. Lincid Angelica Torres, magna cum laude.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Education.
Banner bearer for the College of Education, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Multidisciplinary Studies with a specialization in EC-6, English as a Second Language, Roberta Jo Morales, summa cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Multidisciplinary Studies. Bernardina Adeyorin Afolabi. Molly Catherine Andrews. Blake Jordan Jackson. James R. Lanning. Casey Evan McCarley. Riley K. Mitchell. Alexa Rochelle Riley. Angelica Treviño. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Multidisciplinary Studies with a specialization in EC-6 bilingual education. Rosario Amanda Becerra. Esther Borrego, summa cum laude. Noé Carvajal, summa cum laude. Catalina Cordona, summa cum laude. Valerie Carrasco, summa cum laude. Jasmine Correa, magna cum laude. Norma Angelica Davila, summa cum laude. Jasmine Stephanie Gonzalez, cum laude. Jessica Maite Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Monica Annette Torres, summa cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Multidisciplinary Studies with a specialization in EC-6 English as a Second Language. Kaylee Roxanne Atkins, summa cum laude. Abby Nicole Anderson. Alicia Arana, summa cum laude. Alana Danielle Ayala. Alaya K. Brown. Jennifer Marie Bruscus, magna cum laude. Catherine Ann Cassidy, summa cum laude. Brianne Ashley Cook. Caitlin Elise Dyson, cum laude. Ashley Jackson Flores, magna cum laude. Sandra Christina Garcia, cum laude. Linda Ann Godfrey. Diana Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Dominique Hernandez, magna cum laude. Daniela Victoria Larios, cum laude. Lindsay B. Lashbrook. Katie Beth Manning, magna cum laude. Samantha Alexandra McCune, cum laude. Stephanie Maria McLean, summa cum laude. Lindsay Shea Minor. Sylvia Jeanette Padilla, summa cum laude. Madeline Louise Phillips, magna cum laude. Kelsey Pucklewicks. Kayla Shea Randolph, cum laude. Jennifer Joy Richardson, magna cum laude. Molly Ann Sanders. Suzanne Elizabeth Seidenberg, cum laude. Marie Renee Suda, magna cum laude. Stephanie Olivia Taylor, summa cum laude. Jessica Lauren Webb, magna cum laude. Priscilla Jeanette Savala, cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Multidisciplinary Studies with a specialization in EC-6 Special Education. Sarah Olivia Fulton. George Edward Hardiman III, summa cum laude. Audrey Nicole Smith. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Multidisciplinary Studies with a specialization in EC-6 Math Science. Shelby Kayla Allen, cum laude. Michaela Lee Blair.
Please join me in another round of applause for our graduates.
The undergraduate students ranking highest academically on the basis of completed records will now be recognized. As I call your names, please stand and remain standing until all the names have been read. From the Whitaker College of Engineering, Cody Tyler Karp. Bobby Mark Clift. Thomas Taylor O'Hare. And Alex Chase Johnston. From the JT and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts, Ashley Lynn Allen. From the College of Architecture, Nicole Glitch Lyde. From the College of Education, Roberta Joe Morales and Stephanie Olivia Taylor. The Alumni Association extends congratulations to each of the December 2016 graduates. You are encouraged to maintain contact with Texas Tech University through the Alumni Association, and the association is particularly pleased to recognize the highest ranking students in each college. Plaques from the association will be mailed to each of these highest ranking students. Will the audience please join me in applauding the achievements of these honor graduates? Thank you. You can be seated. We also want to recognize graduates receiving military commissions. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until we can congratulate you. Being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, Blake Anthony Gavlik and Julie Eve Torres. Being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps, Stephen Anthony Mendoza. Let's congratulate all these commissioned officers one more time. Thank you. We want to pay honor to those students who will be receiving teacher certification along with their degree. Will every student from every college receiving a teaching certificate please rise? Congratulations to all of these future educators. Thank you.
You may have noticed some of our graduates and faculty wearing camouflage stoles. The individuals wearing these stoles have served in active duty in our armed forces. With the graduates, faculty, and members of our audience who have served in the military, please rise so we may recognize your service to our country and show our gratitude for your sacrifice. Thank you. As we come to the concluding moments of this commencement ceremony, I appreciate the opportunity to convey to each of the December 2016 graduates my congratulations on a job well done. Let me assure you, the entire Texas Tech University community is proud of your achievements, as are your parents, family, loved ones, and friends who are sharing this day with you. Graduates, would you join me in thanking those who, through their love and support, have made this graduation possible? What you have obtained from your years at Texas Tech is precious and important. You've made lifelong friends, and you've learned from some of the best scholars and teachers in the world. The faculty members have confronted you with new ideas and perspectives and shared their passion for learning with you. Many have become your friends and will be lifelong partners in your success. I would ask all faculty to please stand so we may recognize your contributions. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge the important role of our staff who provide support to you, the graduates, and our faculty. To Chancellor Duncan and each member of the Texas Tech Board of Regents, thank you for your vision and your guidance. Graduates, I'm sure this is a moment of mixed emotions. You have pride in your accomplishments, but maybe questions about your future course. There is appreciation and joy for the friends you've made and sadness in leaving them. It's natural to think of this occasion as an ending, but commencement is really a new beginning. Your Texas Tech education experience gives you the tools, skills, and support system to move forward with a sense of purpose and direction and the expectation of personal fulfillment. But I hope you have learned that a full life means a commitment of service to others, to family, community, and the larger society. Because you are Red Raiders, there is an expectation that you will change the world for the better. That is what Texas Tech is about, and we know that you will add to that legacy. As you begin the next stage of your life, I hope you will nurture and maintain the friendships you have made that will be part of your lifelong connection to Texas Tech. Texas Tech University will always be your home. Return to campus when you can, speak well of your alma mater, and tell the world with pride that you are a Red Raider. To the class of December 2016, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for success. Go Tech! Now please join us in singing the Matador song that will be led by Miss Amy Foster, graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree. The words are located on the back cover of your program and also on the big screen in the arena. Will parents and guests of the graduates please be seated for the recessional? After the recessional, graduates will meet their families and guests at the north end of the arena. Thank you for participating in this December 2016 Texas Tech University Commencement.
Thank you.